welcome back to my channel. So today, ignore the mess behind me, I'm just sat in my wardrobe room, and today I am going to be dyeing and chopping my hair off. Yes, I know, I don't know what's come over me, but it's this whole new year, new me. I really want to focus this year on trying to really look after my hair. Now, I tried going blonde last year. That was my kind of idea, to try and save my hair, and I did it, and I went dark, and being so light naturally, it faded really fast. It didn't actually make much difference. I went like 6 months without bleach and there was no difference to my hair at all really in the thickness, which I kind of knew anyway. And then I just had this kind of like epiphany where I was like, maybe because I bleach it and I put hair extensions in, it's just too much for my type of hair. So I tried to go down the no bleach but extension route, and I didn't like that. So this year I am going to attempt a bleach but no extension year. When I say no extensions, I've still got my clip-ins, which I absolutely love, from Dores, and I am going to email them actually and see if I can test out their like ponytail as well and things like that, even though I can use the clip-ins for it. But I thought, you know, that might be another idea. But I am going to kind of give myself a chop to like here. And another reason behind it is the weight loss. Before, when I had my hair cut short, I just really didn't suit it because I've got quite a round face anyway. Like when I smile, I've got quite a round shaped face. It's just the shape of it. And so when I had my hair cut short, I just felt like it really accentuated the roundness. But since I've lost a bit of weight, I've got a little bit of a jawline going on, so I thought maybe this is the time. So first of all, let's haul time. I've just been to my local hair and beauty warehouse. So I am lucky that because I own my own business, my own beauty business, I do have a card to get into Capital Hair and Beauty, which is like a trade warehouse. But if you do know somebody who is in the trade, I would definitely tap them up and go and have a look, because they do some amazing bargains in there. So first of all, let me show you what I picked up. That's not bleach. So first of all, I actually asked the lady what her recommendations were for a really good shampoo, conditioner and treatment, mainly because I've used Olaplex for years now, probably 2 maybe 3 years. And when I say use it religiously, I use the shampoo, the conditioner, I use the bond smoother, I use the leave-in treatment. I've always been really religious with what I've used, and I don't really feel like, although I always used to swear by it, I don't feel my hair is any better. Maybe that it could have been a lot worse without it, but I thought I would switch it up a little bit. So the first one that I'm going to be trying in the shampoo and conditioner is the Wella Professionals Fusion. So this is the shampoo. It's not the cheapest. I think the shampoo was £10.50 plus VAT, and the conditioner was £14 plus VAT. So not the cheapest, but way cheaper than Olaplex, because Olaplex is about £25 a bottle if you get it from a warehouse. So I picked those up, and then also they highly recommended this to me, which is an intense repair mask. Now this is the smaller tub. This was around, if I'm correct, about £15 plus VAT. They do a bigger one at around £25, but this is the one that I got, which I was recommended, which is the Wella Fusions mask. Can I just say though that this absolutely smells divine. It really does. And the lady said that she swore by it. She sells a lot of it in her salon, so I picked up one of those. And then the third kind of treatment that I bought is all over social media, it's all over TikTok, but it was highly recommended when I was in the warehouse as well, and that is the Colour Wow Dream Cocktail. This is kale infused leave-in treatment. Now this, like I say, is all over social media. You can get this off Look Fantastic though, so if you are looking to try it, I will leave it linked below, because you can get this just offline as well. You don't have to go to a beauty warehouse to get this. I have heard a lot of real big things about this, so I got one of those. And then finally, which I haven't got near me, And then finally, for when my hair is shorter, I got the extra large bombshell volumizer, which is supposed to be really good for volume. So if I'm having my hair short, I will be able to use this, and alongside a blow drying brush I got for Christmas, hoping that that will give me some volume. So those are all the bits that I've bought for treatment for my hair. Now let's get on to the bleach and what I'm going to be using today. So I've been researching so much, and I've always just used a standard bleach powder and the NXT peroxide, which is just a standard peroxide. In my bleach, I've always used the Olaplex system, Olaplex 1 and 2, which you put in the actual bleach to protect your hair. It's like a bond protector kind of thing. Again, I've been using that, and then last time I had my hair done, I actually had breakage. So as much as it says it stops breakage, I managed to get some last time for the first time, I think, in a long time. So I'm going to be very careful today when I root bleach not to overlap at all. So I actually went for the Blonde Me. So this is the 9 Plus Premium Lightener. Now what this does is it's supposed to lift up to 9 shades. Obviously I don't need that. As you can see, my base is pretty light anyway. It looks darker because it's greasy and it's compared to... But yeah, this gives up to 9 levels of lift. And the one thing amazing thing about this is that this has got the bond protection system in it. So you don't have to actually add anything to this. It is already in the tub. So I picked up a tub of that. And then I also got the developer to go with it. I did have to pick up 2 developers. I used the 9%, which is the 30 vol, to lift my hair. I wouldn't recommend, if you're doing it at home, going any higher than that on your own. You can use a 40 volt if you've got a really dark base and you need to get that extra lift. You can use a 40 volt, but I wouldn't ever do it. Sorry, I've just had to switch cameras, so I hope that this is similar. Okay, so I would not recommend going higher than a 30 volt or doing it yourself at home. And then I also picked up the 2% 7 volt. This is mainly just to go into the toner. So this is just a developer that's used to put into the toner to make it attached, like go into your hair. And then the toner I bought, which I'm very excited to try, is their new pastel toning, which is... this colour is Ice. So they did do a really nice one called Ice Iris, I think it was called, but it was very pigmented, like pinky purple, and my hair is so porous, like it will literally just go. So I picked up the Ice. So this was around £10 a tube, I think, plus VAT, so which is actually cheaper than the Weller Illumina, which I normally use, which is £10.69 Weller Illumina. But again, that's very pigmented. So this one being a little less pigmented, I'm excited to try. So yeah, and I've got myself a tint brush. So that's like the little haul that I did. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop the camera over there and then just start doing my hair, and I will probably do a voiceover because I need to concentrate and I want to make sure I get it right. So yeah. Okay, so I am just gonna do the first stage in my hair, which is taking out my hair extensions. I always wear gloves because I've got acrylic nail extensions, and the best thing to get out tape extensions is isopropyl alcohol, which luckily I have tons of because I use it to clean my eyelashes as well. So I actually buy mine like in a big vat from eBay normally, but you can get it from online and stuff. Natural hair is relatively long. It's probably about here. Can we see it? But I'm thinking of making it all one length. So my shortest bit is like around here. So I'm thinking of just chopping it all off to that length. I just feel like it really needs a good break. Last time I had my hair done, I had some breakage, which is really unlike my hair. I never have breakage, but it just goes to show, I think it's been a bit of a mix of stress and everything lately. I just feel like yeah, it's just in need of a good condition. Anyway, I'll show you quickly how tape extensions come out if you haven't seen them. These have only been in probably about nearly 3 weeks, so not long at all. I would usually keep these in for a lot longer, but like I say, I've just had enough. I just need a nice break, and I will see how I feel in a month or so time, but for now they're coming out. So they're really simple to get out, and you just want to make sure you don't pull your hair in any way, shape or form. So as soon as you've sprayed the alcohol on, it will start to dissolve the glue, and you'll be able to get prise your finger in between the tape and your hair, and you will see that it'll just slide apart like that. You don't want to pull in any way. So if like you get to this point and you feel like the tape has got a bit of resistance, just spray a little bit more alcohol into it, and then you want it to peel just nicely like that. You don't want to have to pull or tug in any way. You just want it to peel away. The more the merrier on the alcohol. And that is your top piece out. And then this next piece underneath should just pull out nice and simple like that. Now, you are going to lose hair at this point, and it's completely normal, because what you've got to remember is all that hair that has been stuck in between those two tapes is now free. So all that hair you would have lost will have been in between the two tapes. So what you want to do is you want to get, I use like a tail comb. You want to start at the ends because you don't want to pull at your roots at all. If you just go up the hair that's had the tapes in, you will see all like the residue here. And you just go up to the top and take all that out. And it is there. So all the hair that you've kind of lost, I'll keep mine in a nice little ball, and I'll show you how much hair I lose doing tapes. Like I say, I am starting the year of embracing my natural hair. I will say natural, I will still dye it because I've tried to go brown, I've tried to go darker blonde. I really don't like it. So that is all the one side out. I'll just take the other one, and then I'm just going to keep going down my head until they're all out. Okay, so this is my hair loss. It looks disgusting because it's all glue in there and everything. But that is all my extensions out now. My hair is very thin and fine, as you will see, and but it is still quite long, which is why I'm going to give it a good cut, because I just feel like if it's all one length, it's going to feel fuller. What I'm probably going to do now is pop a treatment on it, and then go and give it a good wash. But it just feels nice to have them all out now. Okay, so it's actually the next day now, and now we are on to the bleaching stage. So the first thing I do is I really make sure I'm getting 4 neat partings, sectioning my hair off into 4 quarters, 2 at the back and 2 at the top, and then I'm going to mix the bleach powder. So I'm using, like I showed you earlier, the Blonde Me Premium Lightener. Like I said earlier, this already has a bond protector in it, which is awesome, and I mix this with the 9%, which is the 30-vol cream peroxide that I'm popping in there. So you mix this as a 1:2 ratio, but because I've done this for so long, what I tend to do is do a bit of trial by error. I put the 1:2 ratio in, and then sometimes I'll add a bit more powder, sometimes I'll add a bit more peroxide, dependent on the consistency. You want something that's like a pudding kind of consistency. You don't want it too thin, because then you risk it being too runny and getting overlap on your previously dyed hair, and also the same, you don't want it too thick because bleach can be difficult to deposit. So once I've got the right consistency, I then will start at the back of my head. What I do is I do all the way around the back 2 sections, down the middle of the parting, and all the way around the quadrants, and then little by little I work my way down the sections. So I start here, you can see I'm on the back right, and you want to go down in thin sections, making sure, number one, you're not going onto previously lightened hair, and also secondly, you want to make sure you're going down in little sections, because bleach isn't like colour. It doesn't
like soak into the hair or transfer, you need to make sure you're saturated every single bit. So this is where you just need to make sure you're getting every section of hair. And then once I've done the back, I will move on to the front. It is the same process. I will go all the way around both of the quadrants first so that they are lifting at the same time. And then I will do one quadrant at a time. Again, parting it with the end of the brush and taking it up section by section.
Just a quick update, it has been about 25 minutes, but I am going to only leave it probably another 5 minutes. You can leave this up to 45 minutes, but my hair takes so quick. I mean, I don't know if you can see the back in this shot, but yeah, it takes really, really quick, my hair does, and I don't want any breakage at all. So yeah, just going to leave it another 5 minutes and then wash it off. What you are looking for is you want to get like the end of your brush and scrape off some of the bleach, and you're looking for the colour of the inside of a banana. So you don't want any yellow, you don't want any orange, you want like it bright, like a cream colour. I don't know whether you can see on my hair, this is pretty much taken now. My front takes so quick. I did this last and it's already looking white. So yeah, I'm just going to give it another 5 minutes and then I'm going to wash it off. So I'm just going to wash my bowls out and stuff, and then go in the shower. Okay, I've just washed the bleach off, and I just wanted to, let me just see if I can get you in front of the light. This is where you kind of look like M&M, okay? And this is, I wouldn't say the scariest bit, I think the toner is probably the scariest bit, but this bit is scary because you look like M&M. But this is completely normal now, like this kind of bright, well, it's not really yellow, it's white, but it just looks yellow when there's more hair on top of you, like itself. So don't shampoo yet, shampoo the bleach out, but don't condition it. And then this is where the toner is going to go on. So I'm going to use today a different toner. I'm actually really nervous about this because my hair grabs so quickly. So I'm really wondering whether to do this 1:1 ratio or 1:2 ratio. But I think I'm going to go in on the 1:1 and just see, because to be honest with toner, it just deposits into the hair, so you can always just wash it a couple of times and then the purple will come out. But yeah, I'm going to go in on a 1:1. You start with the roots and then leave that for like 10 minutes and then run it through the ends, because as you can, I don't know whether you can see in this light, but the ends are like a different colour because they already have got some kind of tone to them. So you start with the roots, leave it for a bit and then drag it through to the ends. If your hair is this way around, if you find that you've got like orangey or yellower bits at the end, you might want to tone those first and then move to the scalp. But as you can see with mine, the scalp is what needs to be toned the most. So yeah, that's where we're going to start now.
Okay, so it's time to mix the toner. So again, I've got my same mixing bowl, got my same little brush, and then this is the toner I'm using. It's the Blonde Me in shade Ice. One little tip, if you have like thin hair like me and you don't need the whole tube, it does have the gram lines on the side, so you can just use a quarter, half or 3/4 of a tube. It tells you the measurements on there. So half a tube is 30 gram or 30 mil, I can't remember what it says, but it's 30 anyway. So if you're doing a 1:1 ratio, you mix in the 30 milliliters or 30 grams of the toner, and then you will mix into that the peroxide. So with this, I'm using the Blonde Me peroxide that you can get to go with toner. So this is just a 2% or a 7 vol, and that basically just means it's really, really low percentage peroxide, so it is enough to deposit the colour into your hair, but not enough to damage it. So that is another little bonus of this range that I love. So with the toner, you will apply it exactly the same as the bleach, apart from you will drag it through to the ends. So I carefully separate my hair into quarters, and then starting at the back, I will paint all the roots all the way around and then flip my brush through. And then again, I will go to the front of the hair. I will do all the way around the front quadrants and then section them and go down the hair. And then by the time you have got all the way around the roots, you will find that it's time to then brush the toner through to the ends, which I'm doing here, and then you will leave this on for 20 minutes.
Okay, so I just thought I'd show you as soon as I wash it off. It has taken purpley purple in some places, but you won't see until it's dry. But from what I can see, it's a beautiful white. So yeah, just trust the process, wait the 20 minutes, that's what I did. And I'm going to just dry it now. I'm going to put on some heat protector. I use the Revlon Unique one, pop some of that on, dry it, and then I'm going to actually get Matt to chop it all off one length, so I'll film that as well for you. Needs a really good cut, so that's the plan.
I'm thinking
Okay.
sides first.
Yeah, so you can get the length.
Yeah.
And then go
and
around.
then marry it up at the back.
Oh god, babe.
Oh god.
I'm losing a lot, am I? But I've got to think of the long game.
Okay, what are we thinking? Shoulder length?
Probably the shorter the better to get it all one level. Go on, just do it. What do you think?
There. You can't do that. You can't move away. All right, close your eyes then. Oh crap. This is just to get the length, okay? I'm going to tidy it up afterwards. Yeah?
Oh my god, I've just seen the camera. Oh my god.
Shuffle forwards a little bit, you move back. Only a little bit, that's it.
Right, am I doing the right thing? I don't even know.
It's a bit late. It's a bit late now.
Is it a lot off at the back?
Yeah.
How much is a lot?
6 inches. Okay. Deal. Like I say, this is just rough. Okay, tidy it up. Looks healthy though. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Do you hate me? Don't hate me. Okay. It's actually not bad.
It actually looks really thick though.
How does that feel on the side?
Feels perfect. Oh, I think you've done really well.
Really?
Oh my god, let me just...
I said it was a rough cut to start, but I haven't really taken... I haven't...
Look at that.
Yeah, I know.
Look at that! No, but it's perfect length. I could just get the sides in.
Okay.
Oh, I love it. Do you like?
Have a proper look. Do you want the comb?
To say how short it looks, and that's all there is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay guys, what do we think? I mean, I'm trying to hide the fact that I'm in my bra right now because I was absolutely covered in hair. But what do we think? I actually love it. It looks so much healthier. I can just get it into a ponytail. I never really like my hair dead straight, but I'm kind of really like it. It feels so much better, looks so much thicker. I am so pleased. Let me know what you think. Is this the year that we can finally give up extensions? Okay guys, so it's like the next couple of mornings and I just thought I would quickly show you my hair because I'm just about to dry and style it. So the first thing I've been using is this Dream Cocktail, the kale infused. I've just been putting a couple of pumps of that through my hair when I get out the shower, popping that through. I have to admit, it's feeling so much more, it just feels so much healthier, like I can't even begin to explain. So yeah, I'm popping that through, which smells lovely by the way. And then getting all my hair stuck in my extensions now. I'm going to get my nails done today. Thank the Lord. I will use the Unique Revlon one, which is this one. I get mine from Amazon. I think it's about £10, but I will say that it's worth every penny. If you've got really knotty hair, it's really good as well. And it's supposed to have like so many benefits to it. It's an all-in-one coconut treatment. It's got heat protection in it. Yeah, I highly recommend this. Out of everything I use for my hair, highly recommend that one. And then I have been using the last couple of days this Wow extra large bombshell. But my hair was a bit greasy the last time I used it. I don't know whether I used a bit too much of it, but it just basically gives some volume to my hair, so I will pop some in still. This is like a mousse kind of thing. Again, I don't know if I'm using it right, but it seems this one's a bit like I don't really know how to explain this one. It's like a mousse when you squirt it, but then it's like I don't really know what it is. I suppose it feels more like a serum, maybe would be the best way to explain it. I don't know, but I've been putting some of that in anyway just to give some volume. And then once all that's through, I then have just been blow drying it. Ignore this pile of stuff if you can see it behind me, by the way. I've done my wardrobe room decluttering, but I've still yet to do my desk area because I'm going to rejig it here. I was a bit hesitant that the head of this brush would be a bit big for me because my hair's, like I say, so thin and now short. It's actually really good, and I really love, I don't know if the Remington one's the same, but I really love how you just twist the bottom, just really easy to use. So I'm just using my fingers to like section up as I go along, inch sections at a time, and then I'll blow dry it now quickly, show you. And that is it. That is it dry. I will take you into some natural light in a minute. It's really difficult to show you right now because the I'm just in front of my mirror light because it's so dark still. It's only like, well, it's nearly 8 o'clock now, so I've got to go get the boys up for school. But yeah, I love it so much. I love to just blow dry it like that so I can wear it anyway. But I've got so much volume. So give me a sec, let me show you in the natural light. Give me two guys. Okay, so this is it in the daylight. Well, I say daylight. It's the best I can kind of do because it is so dark right now. Oh, the dog wants to come in. So yeah, so this is what it looks like in daylight. And I've just blow dried it, as you will see. And yeah, I love it. I mean, I think it looks thicker, I think it looks healthier, but you let me know what you think. Okay, so I don't know what happened, but the end of that clip just kind of vanished. But I am still over the moon with it. This is very windswept. I've been out today to go and get my nails done. But yes, I love it so much still. And I've never really liked my own hair. I've always been, I wouldn't say I've never liked it, I've just always been really self-conscious of it. And I don't know how I'm going to feel when I go out, because it's kind of, when I go out, my hair is kind of a bit of a, what's the word? I don't know, like a hide behind my hair, like it gives me confidence. So I don't know how I'm going to feel, but I don't really go out that often, so I'm hoping that I will be okay. But yeah. What do you think, guys? I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you like it short? Do you prefer it long? Probably shouldn't ask these questions because I'll be really offended. I'll probably take it to heart, but yeah, I do like it, so yeah. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. I will try and leave all the details of everything I used below, and try and link it to places that you can buy it where I can. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you next one, guys. Take care. Bye.